All right, looks like we got some AEW news on a possible WWE star showing up at AEW Full Gear in Los Angeles. First of all, if you're not a fan of spoilers, it would be a good idea to just stop listening or stop watching, because I'm going to mention the three people that are probably pretty good bets to be showing up on AEW. The first one is Mercedes Moné. She did an interview on the Kevin Undergaro's AfterBuzz TV. Kevin Undergaro is Maria Menouno's husband, and he brings wrestlers on to his show. So she was on his show on Wednesday, and she was asked about possibly being possibly showing up at AEW, and she mentioned that they're going to be in Los Angeles, which happens to be where Full Gear is going to be at. AEW is going to be in LA for Dynamite, Collision, and Full Gear next month. And she said she didn't downplay it at all. She actually said that she would not mind being there if she got an invite. She didn't say she was signed, obviously. She didn't say she was going to wrestle for them, but it is worth noting that she, obviously everybody knows she was at All In. She was invited by Tony Khan, and at the press conference after All In, Tony Khan was mentioned that he was the one who invited her to be at the show as a fan to just check everything out. She at the time was not cleared from her ankle injury, which is why even if she wanted to wrestle, she couldn't at the time. Also, Saraya mentioned that she can't wait for Mercedes to join her in AEW. So I mean, it's not that much of a secret. It does look like Mercedes is likely going to be wrestling for AEW. Whether it's full time or not, who knows? But it seems like that's the most likely destination for her. It doesn't look like she has plans to go back to WWE. So that's going to be interesting to see. So it could be also during the interview, by the way, she no longer had the walking boot on. So if she's not cleared, it looks like she's close to it because she seems to be walking around now fine. She looks healthy. So it looks like we may be seeing her on AEW TV very soon. I know people have been speculating about the releases, who might be showing up. Fightful recently reported that Shelton Benjamin, that people have in the AEW have been pushing for the company to sign him. Shelton has friends in AEW. A lot of people like him. He's a well-liked guy. People in WWE like him. A lot of people in WWE were kind of upset that he got let go. I know there were people who were close to the Hurt Business storyline that were unhappy that the group that got split up. Bobby Lashley even kind of hinted in interviews that he wishes the group would have kept going. But it is what it is. This is what happens, especially when you're signing so many people. You got more people coming into the Performance Center, more people coming into NXT, and then those people, you got people coming up to the main roster, so you're going to have people let go. So Shelton Benjamin seems to be another one that is likely, once his 90-day non-compete expires, which would be, these releases were on the 21st. So September, October, November, December would be the earliest time he could show up in AEW. Now, that doesn't mean he's gonna wrestle. Perhaps he's gonna work backstage, help out the young talent. We don't know. So that's another one. The other one that seems to be pretty sure bet if he wants to keep wrestling is Dolph Ziggler, Nick Nemeth. His brother works at AEW. He's got a lot of friends there. There are people in AEW that want him there. So that's another one. So for anybody wondering who might be the ones to go to AEW, he's a pretty sure bet. Again, he's likely under a non-compete. So December would be the earliest. But that it would probably be more likely January because December we'll be in the holidays, and they might want to save him for another big pay-per-view or something like that, or a big Dynamite. So we'll see. Real quick, other names: Dana Brooke. People were asked about Dana Brooke. Perhaps maybe getting a tryout, maybe see how things go with her. Top Dollar, I don't see getting signed, but who knows? Elias. I do know that Jeff Jarrett is a fan of Elias. There were people in WWE who thought that they could do more with Elias besides the comedy stuff, that he could be a serious wrestler. Jeff Jarrett is a fan of him, so perhaps he'll push for him to be there. Riddick Moss and Emma, not too sure, but there are people in WWE that thought he could do more. Emma, he's he's gonna have some people maybe pushing for him in AEW. Maybe he'll get a tryout and see how that goes. Emma has friends everywhere. I'm not too sure about Aaliyah. Some of these people might go to dark, so who knows? Rick Boogs, again, another guy, not too sure. Another one that seems to be more likely to show up in AEW or even Impact Wrestling would be Mustafa Ali. Another guy who's been, who kind of surprised people were surprised about. So if you're wondering who I think would show up in AEW, the top four would be Shelton Benjamin, Dolph Ziggler, Mustafa Ali, and those are actually three: Mustafa Ali, Shelton Benjamin. Mercedes Moné is not part of the list, but if top four would be Mercedes, Dolph, Shelton, and Mustafa Ali. As for Matt Riddle, given the issues with him, the airport video that came out last week, I'd say most likely right now Tony Khan probably won't sign him right now. That's my guess. I could be wrong, but what do you guys think? Do you think that AEW should sign Matt Riddle? Do you think it would be a good idea? Dana White had said things about Riddle years ago about why he's no longer with UFC. There were issues there. There have been some allegations. Again, he's not been convicted of anything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with the airport investigation. Police said that they were investigating that after Riddle claimed that he was assaulted. The post he deleted that post. What do you think? The other people, Dolph Ziggler, Shelton Benjamin, Mustafa Ali. Do you think Dana Brooke will get a look by AEW? Maybe for the women's division? Do you think maybe she would work well in ROH? Give us your thoughts. Leave your comments below and under this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're going to be doing an unboxing very, very soon and giving away a WWE Universal Championship, the belt that Roman Reigns holds currently. We're going to be giving that away. Steve Fall has an interview up with former WWE star Duke the Dumpster Droese. It's on our channel. He talks about a lot of things, including issues with, politics with the Clique, with Shawn Michaels, Triple H back in the day, the drug use. Duke the Dumpster Droese says he was basically on drugs when WWE called him for the gimmick Battle Royal in 2001. So there's a lot of very interesting stories in there. Thank you again for your support. Again, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Follow us on all our social media platforms on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all the same username, Wrestling News Co. And again, thank you for your support.